Oh, okay. I see what Frag got. He on that bullshit.
You say what?
You on that bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna get my goddamn two-way. I'm gonna start ducking on all y'all. But when I come sneaking out in the park, I'm coming out with a goddamn slash. I'm ducking on everybody on the other team.
Nah, man, my food, I'm warming it up in the microwave, man.
Yeah. Area 51 type shit. I hear you.
I got this. I ain't gonna shoot at all.
Yeah, don't y'all believe that shit, man. Leave his ass open. He gonna say, you gonna hear that bullshit.
No screens, how
Save time, save money.
no screens. Don't chill, no screens.
That's why I like that on that side. It doesn't stop on that side. That's water on that one. Lava inside that.
We don't want no screens.
No, that's water. That's
screens.
lava. This is water.
He said he gonna ice us. I'm in the corner with it.
That's lava right here.
Yeah.
If you don't live
This is the most daunting culinary competition ever. Who will beat the bracket? Who will beat opponent after opponent? This is the tournament of champions.
Those matchups are insane.
Think you're one of the greatest
Look at
chefs in the world?
See how they told me right there? I'm wide open on the wing.
Middle.
I see you. Delay is a delay on my shit. I should have passed that bitch earlier.
Say we can give it all we got and prove that we can. Together we rise with positive minds. This is what it's like to be.
Yeah, not passing.
I'm not.
To learn more about Lovesack's actions, the world's most adaptable couch, or to schedule a private shopping appointment, visit lovesack.com.
Dad,
No, I did not. Did you?
Wow.
find a house that has 6 rooms.
I think about it.
Let's get
It's really good evidence.
Look how it plays.
let's get a love seat
Between us,
that's
and that's what it was. I thought it was you. You thought it was me. And then it was like our brains finally caught up to us, and they were like, no.
Oh yeah, they want to pass it out late. I want to do that every single time.
Yeah. This is one of those rules where someone's like,
My play shot can grab rebounds like, oh shit, it's a wrap.
Why would he do that?
Who is it that breathed and named Katrina?
I'm in love with you.
Hey.
Pretty bad
yeah.
What do you want?
Can I accept?
Do you have any final messages for me or
Come on,
just
get the reload.
you need to watch out? Here.
I'm pooping.
Bro, you have a shot, dog.
The cherry,
I'm not shooting. That's what you get.
such a perfect combination. Almost too delicious to be true.
Yeah. I could have pulled it out though.
I'm ready to get back on.
Told you. Told you.
Hey, they passed it so late, man. Good late.
Place we went to with the Woogie Boogie scale in my house is going up.
Does anything call us home?
Shut.
Look at that. That's close. Oh, they're trash.
I don't know why I let him have that shit.
Well, you're not welcome to follow me.
You be talking to who's telling us all this?
Ah.
Oh my
Why would you give us your name?
You keep holding it up.
I mean, it's concerning when you start
Oh, good lay.
coming through the voice
Oh,
box.
oh Okay. He said, I'm dunking.
That's when I'm.
Yeah, they're like,
That's been a weird experience.
oh, look at me.
Tonight. And I think, for me, at least,
Why
it
do
was
that?
Oh my
crazy.
Nah, I'm just-
Weird. He captured some really weird stuff.
He can't shoot or something. Corner. Oh my goodness.
I think going into this, I was expecting it just to be
I wasn't ready for it.
knocking, maybe like what was that?
I don't know. They want to get that shot open. They can't shoot.
Good move.
Well, thank you all for coming. That's actually defeated all last night. And to all the hot
Now you get my point.
Then we did capture a
Now
pretty
we
interesting
Oh my.
Oh, hey kid. Hey, what up?
We know you're there.
Nah, I ain't guard him. I was over there smoking, bro. Y'all wasn't passing the ball, so shit, I started smoking.
Yeah, that's probably one of my.
See, I ain't even ready.
Yeah.
Because everyone heard it, sound equipment caught it, and there was no one else there to yawn.
Right. Yeah.
I got ball.
It's a soldier's barracks.
Give me that.
I was out.
Would have slept. Yeah.
So one of the experiments we did, and this is when things really started, coming alive for us, is we had, it's
Well, you were
basically a
stretched.
laser transmitter and receiver, and we were pumping through wartime sounds.
Alright, fine.
And after
That's
we
it.
did that, that's when we started getting some
Who y'all think the best stretch four is in the league right now?
Stretch four?
Oh, you see that?
I couldn't tell you.
So then I
I couldn't even tell you right now.
And if you think about it, like Richard, you're just one giant walking trigger.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, 'cause I like that boy Mark from we played with the Bulls.
Joel and
Actually, going back to something
He a fire though.
we would have a lot of camera problems. Every single camera failed on every single equipment.
You really try to get me on that shit.
Hey, it would have worked if I had a higher spin. Look at me.
They all crashed at one point. We had to fully reset.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. Wait.
Investigation of the fort is probably done over a long
Yo, they do these like weird stupid passes, dog. I don't have catch and shoot.
Some days I have absolutely no problem going in any part of that fort. Other days there's just something that says
Corner, corner.
It's just
Oh, see, look at that.
what an amazingly unique place.
Yep.
You know, it's a museum built on the site of a massive battle, and it's got so much history and so much
Nah, I was
associated
dating
with
that,
it. I think there's very few places that I can think of.
This guy is
that
so
are
weird how he
like that in
plays. You
America.
see how he plays?
Yeah.
I just had a great time.
Yeah. If 2K wouldn't have put you out of bounds.
Special place.
Yeah. Ooh, Iron Island.
An island, an interesting place.
Actually,
I think it was our first time doing the experiment we did too.
Yep, with the light.
Damn, bro.
That was weird.
Iron Island Museum. Portals to Hell reopened.
Alright, I'm gonna eat for real, for real. Y'all play.
Stay on the dots. Let your CPU. No, I'm just playing.
I'm finna eat my spaghetti, man.
Oh shit, my playmaking went up a lot. Alright, I need 29.1% to become Superstar 3. Let's get it. Let's get it.
This is day one of our Iron Island Museum investigation here in Buffalo, New York. What's really cool about Iron Island, the area is surrounded by railroad tracks. And then we have the church, which was built in 1880, and then there was a funeral home, which then became a museum, which now Linda and Orange own, and they operate, and it's like this dedication to the town, which apparently has had an extensive history of paranormal activity even before they were owners. And the current owners, Marge and Linda, have had some really weird experiences since they've taken over. It's a lot of residual stuff, so you hear sounds. There's been a lot of shadows being seen, like furniture. Linda's mom, Marge, is terrified. She believes that there is a demonic presence there. I guess she had a really horrible experience where she saw something. And they've had other investigators come in these last few years that have also had negative experiences, including people thinking that there's some portals there. They have a resident ghost hunting group, and they had so much objective evidence.
Yeah, we actually have a bunch of never evidence from Iron Island from that paranormal group. So make sure you stick around and watch it because it's pretty cool.
Where you
Go
at?
check out some portals.
Join us, come to Casey. We're getting a new Roger.
Snowy.
So it's like a little different from when it was built.
Yeah. This is kind of an interesting location because the name is way more daunting than the actual place is.
Yeah.
I think like Iron Island, when we said the most hardened criminals.
And it's like this cute little church that was built in the 1800s, and it's actually like the Mason side until we got to paranormal.
Yeah, until you start kind of picking away at the paint, and then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, okay.
Hey, that dude was going off on my teammate. I was late, but we were just on the team.
Hi, Katrina.
He said
Well, thanks for
that
having
straight
me.
up trash. Can't think of anything because it's still in the same hole.
So, you know, I guess
Stole my tank! That's
would these all be trigger objects? Because they have things from people that have passed, they have things from the war, I mean, they have entire rooms dedicated to these things, and you have to wonder at what point does that start to
Haunting serendipity to different people that would come in, and different volunteers that would come in. It took us almost like 7 years before we finally said something to each other.
Experiences but never talked to each other.
Nah, they twist apart.
Do you think that some of these spirits
Oh,
of
y'all
people
quit
who
on me,
their
huh?
bodies were here, funeral them?
Everybody.
There's a lot of people who were with them here.
How much you?
A lot of them were
Yeah, they didn't want y'all to see how they go.
Y'all in the cages.
Nah, we coming out the cage. We in a whole other part. Hey, where's my fucking shoe? Yep. I got tired of getting invites from motherfuckers that don't really have no IQ.
Anyone says, you know, a big black shape with red eyes.
You said who?
My dad's song. That story.
Oh yeah, somebody blowing their hot breath in that bitch.
Get a tour of the museum. Start feeling out the space.
Okay. We first started thinking the building was haunted. We had a group in here, they were
Y'all
down
should
from
play
Toronto, and there were two
1-on-1 or
psychic women
21
with
on my
them.
court.
In this room, they kept telling us.
I got 3 hours of rep.
So we started,
Oh, go ahead and play
calling
that
this
thing.
kids room because they started.
Well, I got 2.5 hours right now.
Why
A
you
lot of people
on?
don't like to talk
So why you
about
on?
children that had passed away, but
Why
my
you on?
opinion is
Uh,
that they,
So why you
they,
on school?
they were living.
Yeah, I'm out here on the threes. I'm running over here towards the green court right now. I don't know where they at.
Dark here, people here.
I joined
I
Fold,
certainly don't
bro.
want to bother the kids.
So is that kind
I
of
thought you were in the same one we're doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am.
definitely. But another thing that happens in here, there was a group of our friends were in this room and they were investigating, and there was a ball laying on the floor, and the ball starts moving by itself.
That was a shocker because again,
Hill out here getting all these rebounds. I ain't even gotta go get a big man. I can just sit in the corner,
watch it. It's
roll my joints, and smoke up.
Yeah.
But this actually was.
Yeah.
Daddy, I hope you win or not.
I hope you gonna lay down or
On
not.
our surveillance camera, so it's pretty cool.
As you said, you know, we've got tons of footage from the Iron Island's own in-house paranormal investigation. And this is
Okay, it's 22, 29, 5.
Creepy. Very creepy.
21:30.
We checked everything. It was closed. It was absolutely closed. So, I mean, if everything is checked off, then I don't know what would have done that. Maybe a ghost.
But I think we should go into the military room now and talk about that.
Okay, great.
Oh no. Oh no.
When we took over the building, there were 24 cremated remains left in the basement. We wrote down the names and dates of death and filed there were 7 veterans in our basement, and they are all displayed right here. They were
Man, come on with y'all Girl Scouts.
We have in the past picked up gunfire in this room.
There you go. We got 1. 2 more to go. 2 more to go.
Marches in a circle around you. Another thing that has happened in this room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We had a friend come when we were sitting around in these chairs.
They say you in the neighborhood.
She said to us, the whole back of the room just lit up.
Yeah, you got the. I want the green court. I'm looking at you with that orange hat. You just got off the phone.
So we went to our surveillance camera. At the time she said that, you see a white blob. So that was pretty cool. We do have that also.
Okay. Vantage point, right?
So, Jeff, you want to go to the Jeff room?
I usually standing right there at the edge, underneath the basket, looking both ways.
This is where I was kneeling when I saw that little girl in the hallway. She was right over there beyond the door. I could make out her plaid skirt and her shoes and socks, but I couldn't make out the features.
Man, y'all should jump on it real quick, because we all low ranked. The highest one of us is Blake, and he got a 95.
I thought she was going to kill me.
What was that button?
Marge, I think, is gifted. I think she has some kind of psychic ability, mediumship, what have you, because she seems to have had a great deal of experiences witnessing full-body apparitions, ranging from children, adults, to things as she perceives to be demonic.
Do you want to go down first, Katrina?
Oh, sure. I can
Just pick your...
Nah, y'all don't want to play, y'all some bomb.
We moved in, there was a room here, and that's where the 24 cans of cremated remains were. Wow.
Hey, you can go jump on that top left.
Bringing it up to them. Well, if this was a neighborhood church, and then funeral home,
No, they ain't even here.
Where's the graveyard?
Right, we were so, like, where is it? It should be somewhere.
It has to
But
be.
then they were like, there's no graveyard. There never was one.
I don't believe it.
What happens down here?
There's an angry man down here. People have heard growling and different things in this area. And we also picked up a picture by someone on a tour with a man stuck his head out of that furnace.
Interesting.
5 different groups. of
97
women
perimeter lock,
here all at different times.
play shot, and I can't see what the other dude is. It look like 2 play shots.
Okay. Just
2 shots and a lock.
The tax back here. We have to put that on.
That's not your bag. That's weird. That's really going.
Okay, then. Look at
Hey, that's the old 2K20 lineup, bro.
Check out more Pulse to Hell reopen our investigation.
2 shots and a lock. That's the old 2K lineup.
Full-scene footage, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah. That's what they do on 20 all the time. Or a stretch.
There's something going on.
Discovery Plus is streaming home of Paranormal exclusively on Discovery Plus. Did they open a portal?
We're going to find out.
That was one of the coolest experiments we have ever done.
He was sitting down there all day just waving like, hey, hey, hey. I didn't even know he was down there with that black ass shirt on, man.
Brought to you by Subaru.
I did. I thought you was they team. Look at what they wearing.
Last year, Subaru and our retailers donated 50 million meals to Feeding America. And yet, 1 in 4 children still face hunger. So Subaru and our retailers are doing it again, donating an additional 100 million meals to help those in need. Well, it's never been needed more than right now. Subaru, more than a car company. To join us with a donation,
That's what they do.
go to Subaru.com.
Oh, you way over there. I thought that was you under the basket.
Help you keep more of it. Get unlimited data for $30 per month and a free phone.
Next time I fired up.
America's largest 5G network for less. More power to save.
the post. Right in here.
How's everybody doing?
Alright.
It's time to lean on each other.
All of you guys, so much great support.
And laugh with each other. Cheers. Let's do it together.
Wow.
With caregiving chats and more. Come find us at aarp.org/near you.
Game on. Level Select CBD is the brand athletes count on to stay in the game. If you're looking to keep active, there's no better choice than Level Select CBD.
Show it again, Carson.
Go to LevelSelectCBD.com now for 30% off any product and never stop playing. Use promo code LEVEL30 at LevelSelectCBD.com today and try our pet and other CBD products.
New jalapeno rubber chicken sandwich kicks out. Prove women all in on flavor. We put a bun inside the sandwich. Bun, bun, bun. Hurry into the and try the new jalapeno pepper chicken bun today.
On some foods, you see heartburn. On others, you may not. Don't take a chance. Take Tagamet.
Villa be running fast. I could just throw a random lie regardless. He be right there.
Rapidly relieves heartburn. Tagamet. Complete heartburn protection.
I recommend
Damn, he off.
because I trust their quality. They were the first to be verified by USP, an independent organization that sets strict quality and purity standards. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist-recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Utah's desert stands still, quiet and unchanged. Here, tranquility warms us, like sun on a sandstone wall. The desert calls us with a whisper. It welcomes us with openness. Here, we are endless.
In this family, everyone does their own laundry. But they all do it a little different.
Honestly, I add a couple Tide Pods and just stuff everything in. It works.
And of course, everyone thinks their way is right. I stood in line for hours to get this. It has to be washed on delicate.
It has to be cold water. It's better for the planet.
Secret is, the Tide Pods, it all works.
Of course it does.
Told ya.
They get to do it their way, and I get a break from the laundry. No matter how you wash, it's got to be Tide.
Come on, get on.
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something more.
You on that side? You on that side?
And Sarah V. They help restore my natural barrier so I can lock in moisture. We've got to have each other's backs. Sarah V. Now the #1 dermatologist recommended skincare brand.
That's not your kind. That's weird.
But they sure there's no wires sticking out somewhere?
See, I mean, you just think, does this wire, but that's an electrical.
Go on, Lyle. See what it does.
That speed boost be killing me. I gotta learn that shit, man.
It's weird because the milligauss aren't even spiking.
Yeah, it's just the REM pod.
It was at this certain spot.
The millimeter just kept going up, even REM pods.
Can never find a source for it.
Never find a source. We couldn't even find a power outlet. Certainly not, that's for sure. And the interesting thing, to get it to change the colors, look how close you got to get. Like, they're basically touching it.
Something was breaking that field.
Absolutely.
And engaged. The learning journey starts here. Ayla, sit and play.
New Nerf, introducing Dinosaur. Unleash your inner beast with action-packed plastic
We meet Patrick, who is the resident ghost hunter. I guess he heads up the group that stays there. And what I was most impressed with him is how logical he was.
Totally.
To me, he looked very credible.
Yeah, Patrick had a lot to say about
Damn, I shot that shit? I thought I was gonna keep going for a second.
2007. Shortly after that,
That's not the shot I wanted.
and I believe that there's been negative bumps.
Foul coming up. Foul coming up. Get off me.
Yes. A gentleman who was on a tour came up from the basement, and he actually had 3 scratches across his forehead. That was pretty bad. I actually have a picture of it. You guys like to see it?
Oh, yeah. Was he wearing a hat at the time?
He was not wearing a hat at all.
Bro, like I didn't score no points at all.
When you believe something's
I was gonna say I didn't either.
you know, that's off. So we came in here and we studied. And at one point I said, my team and I will be back here for an overnight. That's when you throw your ass on here. We got a response back.
I got no 0-0 max 0-0. I was so fucked up. The mixed match was Villa and the other dude.
Hear that a ghost hunting group has like hundreds of
Alright, we go just top left, man.
Is that really true?
On the squad spot.
Showing us things that are legit pieces of footage, and then he's like, by the way, there's a portal in the hall. So you believe there's portals here? How many do you think there are?
Where you going? Where you going, Villa? Out of the way. The blue, the turquoise court, the light blue, the emerald.
Another paranormal group came through the museum.
We own that bitch.
Very dark and
Yeah, and he believes that's where some of the negative stuff has been brought in. He was a great resource for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Patrick even set up an interview with a few members of his paranormal group, which I thought was...
Yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and raise my scoring machine up. I ain't taking him back to the bum wreck no more. He gonna be official. I make my scoring machine and my finisher official.
Do you think there's anything dangerous in the museum?
You can feel a heaviness in the room or something.
I will send y'all a Fred to my new account once I put the goddamn card on that.
The chapel was a weird space.
I'm coming out with a whole new set of bills.
They took that whole
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
of the altar piece.
This time I hope my winning record be a lot better.
You know, these objects that might have attachments.
Patrick was standing in the middle of the room.
Only thing I'm gonna have losing on that is my wreck record, because I don't care who I run with in the wreck.
The shadow man was standing right behind him. And he went to turn around and he was gone.
Patrick and his group collected another piece of evidence. This is a never-before-seen clip. Let's take a look.
I still got 2 hours and 16 minutes.
Yeah, look at that. Full-on Demental. From Azkaban.
I should be at least to a 72 with this shit right out.
Let's see how the figure.
You know?
No, it's like, I see some weird like from Aliens.
Oh.
It's scary.
Or at least a 71, mid 71.
Do you believe that there is a portal in the museum?
I'm gonna be out early today.
Do you think it's more because there's a
Shit, wasn't none of y'all alone.
activity?
Everybody was either on daylight or some other shit. So I just would have hit.
How would you describe
I was asleep.
There are openings, there are doorways, things where
Whatever the fuck it's called.
However, when we meet clients that say there's a portal here, I don't necessarily think they always mean there's a doorway. It's a hot spot of activity. And they kind of think it's an opening, and it might not be. So a lot of times I think it's misused.
And now it's time to just set up and get stuck into the night investigation sooner than later. If the spirit's here, step up and play ball. We're gonna have a wild night. Stay tuned to see what happened when we did our night investigation. We're here to creep each other out with the most terrifying clips we could find.
Is that anomaly giving a lap dance?
It's twerking! 2 dance minimum!
Fight Club, streaming now, exclusively on Discovery Plus.
That boy is a point center. Let him do his thing.
Smooth driving.
That was about steel.
Saving is easy when you're in good hands. Allstate. Click or call for a quote today. In this season of renewal, Lowe's is recommitting to our Lowe's price promise for competitive prices every day. And if you can find an exact
Yeah, about screen, he scraped the shit out of me.
so the possibilities can bloom. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Frisky's World. Look at that. It's made with real farm-raised chicken. I gotta get my paws on that. It's Frisky's Farm Favorites. The winning formula.
These are fancy.
Frisky's. Look, Frisky's Ocean Favorites. Yum. Adventurous boy.
You may know it as an open road, a weekend getaway, or just getting away from it all. You've heard the call. Felt the urge to conquer the off-road, the craving on the trails to blaze, the desire to just keep driving. We know because we've gotten the call too. We look forward to seeing you out there.
Oh, hey, look, I told him that he a point center, let him work.
Above and beyond.
Discover the replenishing power of new Pronamel Mineral Boost. You've need natural minerals to keep enamel healthy, strong, and white. But every day, acidic food and drink can wash these minerals away, weakening and dulling enamel over time.
Pronamel Mineral Boost protects teeth by working with your mouth to boost
He's trying to crab your ass. That's what he's trying to do.
which naturally strengthens enamel. Pronamel Mineral Boost helps keep teeth strong, white, and protected from sensitivity. New Pronamel Mineral Boost.
If Billy Garcia didn't have the fighting spirit to drive his ambition, he never would have left home for LA with only his car to sleep in.
He finna quit.
If he listened to those who rejected him, he never would have sold that car to pay for his dream. And if he lacked the will to improve his craft, he never would have made a name for himself. Lining up some of the biggest names in pro sports. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, room for those with a fighting spirit.
Why am I so calm right now? Because this isn't a spy store. This is a Nissan sales event ad.
He carried us this whole game.
This Rogue has more standard safety technology than that RAV4. It's almost too easy.
Hurry, this low $229 per month lease on the 2021 Rogue ends March 31st.
Good job. Time's running out.
Hello.
Hi.
Are we ready?
Let's get started.
Ooh, airball. Didn't work. Never do that again. I didn't know it was gonna be an airball. I'd never do that again.
That's what I've been this whole time.
Wisdom.
Chiffon. There's a lot going on here. So we're going to bring in Cindy Keza. She's a sidekick we often use. We use psychic mediums because they've got the juju that we don't necessarily have.
And for this place specifically, there were so many objects, there were so many deaths attached to the location because it was a funeral home and a church. You know, so we really needed somebody to come in.
One play changed the whole dynamic of the game.
So we could figure out where do we focus our investigation.
I feel like there's probably a few spirits here. So I just want to maybe start with automatic rating to see what comes through first and then go from there.
He's just whiting us out.
So automatic rating is a technique that Cindy likes to use a lot. It just kind of gives her
I see it.
association of writing that she really doesn't have control over. She doesn't even really know what she's writing.
Yeah.
She has to stop and then read it. And that's how fast the words come to her.
Yeah.
Okay, so I keep feeling like there's a lot of activity. And there's children running around in here too. Everyone's
They leaving me open for the jump shot. Good shot.
Like with this place, it's not just one spirit. Was this ever a church or like a...
Yes.
Is there a basement in this place too?
There is.
Yes.
So something opens here and it's in the basement. I feel like that's an entry point to where the spirits are coming into this house. Definitely. I need to go down there.
You want to walk around?
Yeah, I want to go to the basement.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
This room is way darker than what I anticipated it to be because negative.
Okay.
Here feels like a totally different ballgame. It feels dark. And I really, really believe that the homeowner here is more influenced by this than she wants to acknowledge. She's hiding some of her experiences that she's having because she thinks people are going to think she's crazy if she talks about what's truly happening to her. But feeds off of fear.
Mm-hmm.
So she
Ooh, corner. Never mind.
She did the trigger.
Yes, she's a trigger for it. Because she's naturally open, she's sensitive, so it just feeds it. It was created when people were doing rituals here, opening the portal, which is also here.
You think it's down here?
I think it's down here.
Where would you say it is?
Actually,
The animation for the steals they need to work on.
We needed to drain this.
Good, I just want to be right by the furnace. The thing that makes me uncomfortable is the rituals that I was seeing and the people that opened up the dark side. It was deliberate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, well, let's move to a different space.
Oh shit! They turned me the opposite way when I reached for the steel.
Has anybody seen a little boy wandering around here? He moves balls, he rolls things, like he likes to play.
Yeah.
The way that he comes to me now is that he's saying, I'm not a problem, don't blame me. That's how he's making me feel.
So how many spirits do you think, like intelligent human spirits are here?
Several. I couldn't give you a number. It changes by the day, I would think, because there's a portal.
Do you think capturing evidence here would depend on who you bring in? As far as looking?
It definitely could. I think if you bring the owner of the house into your investigation, or the owner of the space, you're more likely to get something.
There are actually 2 owners, both female. Are you picking up on who might be more sensitive or?
Whichever of the 2 is the younger of the 2, I feel is more sensitive.
Okay. Well, I think one of the first things we started talking about was that Marge might be sensitive because of what she's experienced.
Yeah.
But Cindy kept saying the younger one's the one that has the gift, which would be Linda.
Yeah.
And we're like, no. And then she kept saying it, and lo and behold.
And they whipped the shit out of somebody, 21-2.
Setting, everything is set, walking over to the table. Okay, I'm Katrina. This is Jack.
Howdy.
You don't have to be scared of us. We're friends of Patrick and Linda and Marge. And we came because they told us that you really want to talk. So we want to talk to you.
Are you afraid of anything? Or anyone?
I'm jumping on the random court.
Sure, headache.
Go bottom.
You giving Jack a headache?
Yeah, that's them same ones. Ain't that the perimeter locker 2 shot? Yeah, we played them on the green court with all that fucking dribbling.
That was your friends? Crazy.
I ain't going over there. Y'all can have that.
Yeah, it's an old recorder and how they started getting...
Where you wanna go?
I'm at the random court.
People would buy them and return them because they were hearing voices that weren't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And so they took them off the market.
You can buy them on eBay, they're like 10
They're
grand.
really expensive, yeah.
I'm at 90 now.
So we want to talk to you.
Turn around.
Can you hear hi?
Yeah.
The random court.
Random court.
Yeah, the very first court when they log you in. The purple court way at the beginning. Never mind, it's too late.
I'm Erin.
We jump it off.
We've always done things our own way, charted our own paths. I wasn't going to just
Yeah,
back down
I'm jumping off.
severe rheumatoid arthritis. Psoriatic arthritis wasn't going to change who I am. When I learned that my joint pain could mean permanent joint damage, I asked about Enbrel. Enbrel helps
Oh shit, you got the green court again.
permanent joint damage. Plus, Enbrel helps skin get clearer in psoriatic arthritis. Ask your doctor about Enbrel so you can get back to your true self.
Yeah, I just don't want to play them damn 2 shots in a lot.
Infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace...
At the squad spot on the green.
Or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection.
Ah, you got the white shirt.
Visit Enbrel.com to see how your joint damage could progress. Enbrel. Eligible patients may pay as little as $5 per month.
Hey there, I'm Jake, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new Grilled Spicy Deluxe is that grilled chicken that we all know and love with the grill marks. It's super juicy. The heat, the cheese, the multi-grain brioche bun, the flavor is just out of this world.
I'd have preferred y'all to get on that bitch. 90 play shot, 96 play shot.
No. Not today.
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico?
Happier than the campaign Matumbo blocking a shot. Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 50% or more.
Growing up, it was always, did you put lotion on your elbows? Did you put lotion on your knee? Did you put Vaseline on your lips?
I love Vaseline lotion because it makes my skin pop.
It does give you that glowy
Shit,
feel.
guess I'll jump on GTA tonight.
Ideas
Rob a couple of casinos.
electrify you.
I do a couple of them one time. I like doing those.
Actually, almost done too.
To make the world more responsible.
I don't need money, so I'll give you money.
He wasn't ready. Quarter. Ah, you can extra pass.
I would have had that shit too.
Oh no, I was telling I was gonna be on GTA later.
Allergies don't have to be scary.
Nah, not right now. Cause everybody gonna be on. See, I done took me a nap today, so you know everybody gonna be off.
This town smells fantastic.
You know how old folks be.
How's that, stranger? I said your town smells fantastic. There's a drop.
And fuck, what's that?
Fast. Odors, audios, even made litter out of it. Absorbance from Long and Hammer. Clarky, or our friend the demo.
God damn.
Nothing quicker than Absorbex.
These bitches ain't missing a shot. Take off.
Oh yeah, I reckon I will. This goes back to Hans's first investigation.
This may be the only chance we've got to reopen this file.
Now there's a new
You gotta kill some. They shooting the shit out you in here.
The Holzer files. New season exclusively on Discovery Plus.
11 zip. Ain't that a bitch? What the fuck?
Whoa. Yeah. Do you think a ghost gave you a headache?
Man, I ain't.
The EVP session as confirmation, then yes, but I don't know. Because it could have been a giant plate of poutine I ate whenever we found out to see Niagara Falls.
I think that's some pretty interesting EVPs. It sounded like a voice came through that said, yeah. It's like starting to wake up, is what it feels like to me.
Ah, man, my jump shot off. I ain't never had this shit happen to me.
Seen footage from our investigation.
I ain't never had this shit happen to me.
Bro, it's just like they're greening shots. Come on.
It ain't even the fact they greening shots. It's the fact that this shit. This.
You scared to talk to us?
Running all the way down the court.
Nah, that ain't never been a problem before, bro. Nah, this game is a problem.
I'm not Tom Brady down here.
Come on, I bet you can do it again. Do it too.
I'm finna foul the fuck out.
You did?
Yeah.
I ain't bullshit, man. This shit, I gotta get 2 points. I can't get out. I can't get goose egg. I'm finna foul the fuck out. No bullshit. I got him. Now he just dribbled over all us, huh? And got the pass off.
Intelligent response coming through. Whoa.
I can't be over here goose egg out.
Like turned on, I could see like I was like, oh, that's a weird glimmer, and it just went, came whizzing towards me.
Oh, weird.
Your dying light should be downloaded.
To get attacked by North.
Attack of the Killer Orb. I don't know, it was weird because I saw it and I was like, because I thought like, oh, dust, whatever. But with the handheld cameras, it doesn't really pick up dust orbs like that, like the stationary cameras will.
He blocked that shit.
It was like beelining towards me from the horn. So next,
he hitting everything.
And this is where Cindy had said she felt like there'd been some
Perfectly centered, nigga. Shot clock off.
55 minutes left.
Oh, 5 down here.
Yeah, do you feel something?
Uh-huh.
What do you feel?
I just felt like a stomach, like a, totally sinking feeling.
Yeah.
But it's spooky down here.
Fuck that shit. I'm gonna play that game.
Okay.
Recording.
Well, at least in GTA, you can't take all the shots. I get to shoot people too.
Anyone or anything in the basement. Maybe touch that red light.
But nah. I got what? Let me see. I got another hour left. Then I'm getting on that bitch.
Like that. So let's take a look at
Use my wrap up. I'm gonna hit elite on this account.
It's when a piece of
Watch it.
equipment was going off in the basement. Roll it. I just walked next to it.
See how long it'll be if it gets
Who's doing that?
GTA.
I ain't finna play no goddamn dying light. Y'all can have that zombie shit.
That's weird. I don't know.
55 minutes, bro.
That
shit close your app. If I turn off everything, 8 to 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I've gone
But that shit
take the walk over the road for about 10 minutes.
like 10 hours.
No, 10 minutes. Go watch a damn video.
Dad.
What?
I can't find my
Maybe.
cycle.
Put your PlayStation in rest mode.
I can't find my cycle.
What is triggering this thing?
I can't find my cycle.
I got.
This is so bizarre.
Look, boy. You know what a pull-up said. Go look at that white box.
What's weird about your
Wherever that white box is. I don't know. Ask Sign. He know.
my mic pack on, but we tested that.
Yes.
And I was wearing a mic pack too, and it didn't go off for me. How far would you have gone?
Oh, dying
Like as
light?
far as like,
Like naked.
take off another level.
And then you just see like your ghost hands come out.
Bro, me and what's his name?
Who's the one that scratches people?
Southside.
Or pushes people?
Okay.
Can you stop asking me questions? Go ask your brother where y'all pull-ups and stuff at. Go. Go. Bye. Go. It's in the cooler. Why the fuck is it in the coolers? Stop putting stuff in my cooler, please.
Okay.
Heard again.
Where are you guys hearing it from?
I feel like it's above me.
Someone just called mask on.
So now the millimeter's gone off in the hallway, so we're gonna go check that out now.
You trash.
Place is active.
You got that fit?
Nah, I'm talking about.
I thought I did. It must be on my 4.
Foul. Pass me the ball, bitch.
Green for yes, red for no. Can we play that game? You understand?
Man, that's how much my damn cigars cost, bro. You want me to give up my cigars for a fucking dying light? No way.
Give up your cigars one time.
No, I will not.
You don't want to play with us?
I honestly bought the game for you.
I will not. The audacity. The audacity of this young man to ask me to give up my public servitude. I didn't get the rebound, man. They trash. Little bug.
I'll buy it for you if you're for it.
At this point in the investigation,
You said I'll buy it for you just to play.
Cindy kept saying it's the younger of the two. That's Linda. So we wanted to bring Linda back to see if her energy
Well, that's
would change
called.
anything.
You must breed
More
dogs.
experiences with her just being in the building. So we kind of used her as a trigger.
This was actually the first time that we brought a client in and
Okay, so yes, you do breed dogs. All right.
type of experiment. We've since used it a lot. I think it's a great technique.
Any type of dog.
Would you be open to the idea?
I'm wide the fuck open. You will not pass. You know what? You give me that shit, bitch.
The headphones don't bother
I'm finna foul the fuck out of this guy. Fuck this court.
I don't like not being able to see. I can't guarantee I'm gonna like speaker, but I will try it. Give you Tierney for your headphones. Okay. My hands are shaking, Katrina. Oh, you doing good? Yeah. Okay.
So we're having to wear headphones to minimize interaction with the activity here.
Are they on there?
We just really want to see if her presence is enough of a trigger to stir things up. I mean, I hate to be rude about it, but we're going to use her as a living, breathing trigger object.
Anything? Okay.
Alrighty.
These niggas is trash, bro.
It is dark in that hallway.
There's no windows.
I give the fuck up. I give up, man. Fuck this guy.
Katrina's going to be at one end, I'm going to be at the other. We're going to do a EVP session and just kind of see what we get.
Y'all, now y'all pass the fucking ball.
Okay. We want to talk to whoever's here.
Whenever, dude. Send it. I'll watch it. But I'm about to. I'll get you all with you when we keep straight. Is it teams or no? Yeah, we can play 6 people on a big ass map.
Find cool, comfortable styles from top brands that make the everyday routine anything but. Take an extra 20% off and get Gold Cash. Gold.
You could find like when
You know they're out there, morning, noon, and night. Eye allergens are on the attack, and the itch can stay with you 24 hours a day. Get Pataday Once Daily Relief Extra Strength, the first and only 24-hour eye allergy itch relief drop now without a prescription. A single drop of Pataday Once Daily Relief Extra Strength works on the cells that make your eyes itch. Fast. In minutes you get relief that lasts 24 hours. That's a full day and night in one drop. Make it a Pataday with a drop that's right for you. Available everywhere.
Welcome to Stormy Heights, where the windows are always Pella. Pella's fiberglass is the strongest material for windows and patio doors. Fiberglass frame is even scratch and dent resistant. Pella windows, tested for extremes, designed for your home.
Managing diabetes, you can't always stop for a finger stick. With the Freestyle Libre 14
That's the longest hour and 52 minutes ever, right? This shit used to be gone by now.
1 second scan, you can check your glucose for the smartphone, so you can stay in the moment.
Get off the window.
Without finger sticks, ask your doctor for a prescription today. And if you join the My Freestyle program, you can try the Freestyle Libre 14-day system for free.
I know how to make this shit go by quick. I'm gonna go on a wreck for 2 games.
Age is just a number. And mine's unlisted.
Try Boost High Protein with 20 grams of protein for muscle health versus 16 grams in Ensure High Protein. Boost High Protein also has key nutrients for immune support. Boost High Protein.
Growing up, it was always, did you put lotion on your elbows? Did you put lotion on your knees? Did you put Vaseline on your lips?
I love Vaseline lotion because it makes my skin pop.
It does give you that glowy feel and also moisturizes as well.
Where to go today? LA, Vegas, no, the desert. Let's listen to this. Louder. Take these guys? I mean, there's room. Maybe next time, fellas. Now we're talking. All right, let's go.
The bacon double stack is back in the piggy bank.
All these come from
Bacon double stack is back in the piggy bank for just $5. Only at Wendy's.
Exclusively on Discovery Plus, an all-new season of Portals to Hell. Did they open a portal?
We're gonna find out. We brought Carol here. Can you use her to communicate with us? Are you buried behind the house?
Yes. That was one of the coolest experiments we have ever done in the entirety of the show.
Portals to Hell, new season, streaming now, exclusively on Discovery Plus, the streaming home of Paranormal.
This is Portals to Hell reopened. Our investigation at Iron Island Museum in Buffalo, New York.
We want to talk to whoever's here.
Sorry.
What, you hearing something?
That's fine.
Scott, did you go in that room to turn the motion light on?
No.
Okay.
What would have set that off?
I don't know.
I saw the flash, but I thought it was the floor panel.
You know what? I'm gonna get Geoport.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. If you go talk to us.
Hello? Who are we talking to?
I'm lost. Who's lost?
Here. Is your funeral here?
I had funeral. Holy.
Can you help us? Can you turn on some of our other equipment? There's a device sitting in front of Linda. Can you make that go off?
Just...
It's gone up.
Oh man.
So I actually feel bad.
There's a guinea pig with poor Linda. She's so terrified of that place, and it seemed like Marge and Linda were like walking human trigger objects.
Yes.
So it was pretty cool.
They're like such sweet women.
They were the nicest people.
Yeah. They cooked for us.
Yeah, they did.
She brought us like homemade lasagna.
Yes.
And she's like, did you eat enough? Like.
Yeah, we had a full-on like homemade feast. I mean, that doesn't happen too often on this show.
No, and it was so lovely, and it was just like, I mean, they treated us like family.
Yeah, they were great.
Anything has totally changed since she came in here.
Yeah, it's different. It's like a movie. It's like that feeling that you are your own house.
Yeah.
We've had some intelligent voices coming through on our ghost boxes, and to me, it all kind of seems disjointed and a little erratic. I mean, we had stuff happen earlier. It was just like a calmer, more comfortable feeling.
Yeah. I mean, well, I wasn't that comfortable.
But if we're thinking about what they've said to us, right, and even if, you know, taking Sydney's reading into consideration, how many spirits do you think, like intelligent human spirits are here?
Several. I couldn't give you a number. It changes by the day, I would think, because there's a portal.
And if there really are a high amount of intelligent entities here, then it would kind of make sense that everything's a little erratic. Because they would all be trying to communicate somehow. Do you know the flashlight game? I know you know the flashlight game.
We had a series of things occur already, and the energy was very much ramping up in the space. So Katrina and I decided to do an experiment with some flashlights. So check this out.
Alright, this is Jack and Katrina's CDP session in the hallway, Iron Island Museum. Setting the further down. Okay. Were we communicating with somebody earlier? Just a few minutes ago? Can you do that again by setting off our equipment or turning on a flashlight?
Kidding me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Please use the hashtag portals to hell whenever you're communicating about us. Even if it's bad, we don't care.
What's on this March on Discovery Plus?
Listen to me!
There's something going on here. For sure.
Are you hearing that?
Only on Discovery Plus, the streaming home of paranormal.
How's everybody doing? Hey guys!
Hi!
It's time to lean on each other.
All of you guys, so much great support.
And laugh with each other.
Cheers!
Let's do it together with caregiving chats and more. Come find us at aarp.org/near you. Utah's wild beauty calls us outside, where the brilliant sun lights our way against a bright blue sky. Pinyon pines mark our path against vibrant red rock. The desert is the color of hope, the color of possibility. We're here for the heavy flowers, the butt checkers, and the wedgie pickers. With a pad made like no other, to protect like no other. Up to 0 leaks, because it locks blood in. Up to 0 bunching, because it flexes. Up to 0 feeling, because it's made of flex foam. No worries, for real. Just always flex foam. Available with a 100% pure cotton top sheet.
Shampoos that care for your color as well as your hair? Everpure by L'Oreal. Expert sulfate-free formulas.
Validated by Colors.
Non-stripping to keep any colored hair beautiful for weeks. Everpure from L'Oreal Paris.
Adventure is calling. You may know it as an open road, a weekend getaway, or just getting away from it all. You've heard the call. Felt the urge to conquer the off-road, the craving for new trails and place, the desire to just keep driving. We know because we've gotten the call too. We look forward to seeing you out there. The only adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
On some foods, you see heartburn. On others, you may not. Don't take a chance. Take Tagamet. 1 pill before you eat prevents heartburn. Or, when taken after you eat, rapidly relieves heartburn. Tagamet. complete heartburn protection.
Movie night.
Since we're watching this film instead.
Tell me something I don't know.
With your Farmers Policy Perk guaranteed replacement cost, your home can be rebuilt regardless of your limits.
That's really something.
Get a whole lot of something. Farmers Policy Perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
I just don't know what the hell's going on with 2020. I ain't believing it. I just got a damn stimulus check. Everybody's hurting, but liquor sales are through the roof. Moonshiners were made for times like we're going through now. They say everybody got to wear a mask. Well, here we go. Hard times call for strong spirit.
Switch to Sparklight for always fast, always on, high-speed internet and get 100 megs for $39 a month for 3 months. Stay connected with faster speeds so you and your whole family can stream, work, and play. 350 gig data plan included. Giga One service is also available. Download faster, stream more. Call 855-808-2737 to get guaranteed wall-to-wall Wi-Fi and 100 megs for $39 a month for 3 months. Switch to Sparklight high-speed internet. Call 855-808-2737 today.
Portals to Hell, reopen.
Were we communicating with somebody earlier, just a few minutes ago? Can you do that again by setting off our equipment or turning on a flashlight?
Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you very much if that was you. I think Jack and I would love to know who we're talking to. Can you turn a flashlight off now? Make a different one go on?
That's some of the coolest footage I think we've ever captured.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when it came on.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way, like, holy.
It was weird. I mean, because it happened right on command.
Yeah.
We were so careful.
And they were brand new, convenience store mag lights.
Yeah.
How you doing? You okay?
I think so.
Okay. Have you been feeling anything?
I did feel one tinge of the movement of the floor, but I don't know if anyone was walking behind me or not.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was going off the whole, I don't know if you could hear it, but that was going off the
I
whole.
kind of saw it blinking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a device sitting in front of Linda. Can you make that go off?
Thank you so much, Linda. I know this was a bit of a leap of faith.
Yeah.
You're putting your trust in us.
I trusted, that's why I did it.
I appreciate that.
So our investigation at Iron Island Museum produced a lot of results, it seems. We had some EVPs, we had some flashlight communication happening, we had some knocks that were intelligent.
It's pretty cool.
It was cool. If we went back, we'd probably be able to collect a lot more.
Yeah, I agree.
Interesting place you have here on your hands. From our investigation, we had some really interesting experiences. Our psychic seemed to think most of the spirits that come here, and she believed there were a lot, and they are just coming and going as they please.
She thought that the portal was in the basement.
It was created when people were doing rituals here, opening the portal.
And that was opened up by a group of people that were practicing negative rituals.
Makes a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great. All right, so this was when we were in the hallway. What, Scott, did you go in that room and turn the motion light on? Wow. Some light is shining into the room from somewhere. We don't know what it is. No one is in the kids' room.
And then this is a question for you and you. Especially you. Do you guys think you're psychic?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't think you would?
If I do, I run away from it as fast as I can.
The homeowner here is more influenced by this than she wants to acknowledge because she thinks people are going to think she's crazy.
Are you having experiences that you haven't told anybody about or that you've kept maybe just between you and your mom?
I have dreams when people I love die. I had a very, very, very close friend who was murdered. And in my bedroom, I put a wing chair next to my bed. I woke up in the middle of the night, and David was sitting right in that chair. Wow. And he said to me, Daddy loved me. And I don't tell people stuff because, you know, people think you're nuts. I never thought of it as being a psychic or having that ability.
So I will tell you that when Cindy came in, she very much felt that the younger of the two homeowners, which would be you,
Whichever of the two is the younger of the two, I feel is more sensitive.
is having a lot of experiences, is way more sensitive than she wants to admit, and does not tell people because she's worried that she thinks everyone will think she's crazy.
Wow.
Now, why this was important is because she thinks this is part of the reason why this place is so active. When somebody is sensitive, they become that lighthouse in a very dark ocean. You know, like a moth to the flame. They're going to come to you. You're attracting it. Yeah. And that's why we brought you in, to see if you being here helps trigger activity.
And this is the woman who won't come in the building by herself.
I know, she told us.
She is really brave.
But it paid off because
This
is really cool.
Amazing. This was easily some of the coolest footage I think we've ever captured.
Can you make something light up or go off? Oh. Thank you. Can you turn off that flashlight now?
Wow, I thought something was there.
I actually keep that clip on my phone. All my friends are like, oh, this thing's good. I'm like, I always show them the clip, and they're like, I'm like, explain to me how that's fake.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
Throughout the rest of the night, we left them on, and they wouldn't go off.
No. We're walking all around them, we were stepping over them, everything. They weren't going off.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Can you turn off that flashlight now? And I would suggest for you, you seem like you're okay with your abilities, that you've realized this for a while. But for you, I would say it wouldn't hurt to maybe look into exploring that. Honestly, it might give that power back to you because when you have a haunted house, it feels like it's not your house. It's someone else's. I think the big picture for this one was we kind of opened that doorway for Linda to say, you know what, you've been suppressing this extra sense like your whole life.
Yeah.
And maybe if you embrace it, then maybe things become less scary.
Yeah.
So put that power back to you, and I think you'll feel a lot better. It's your time to be here. They've had their time.
Okay.
Pine Island's one of those places, if you want to get a really cool history of that area of Buffalo, New York, you should check it out. Or if you want to get the scared out of you, go check it out.
That scary. I wasn't that scary.
Ooh, that's got a cool trip. Ooh. What the f*** was that? What the f*** was that?
That's scary.
I got 13 points in the second quarter, bro. I got him broadcasting. You can see the shit.
All right, here we are in Placerville, Northern California.
Yep, and we're here to investigate the Carey House, which is the first hotel established in the town.
So allegedly the spirits that haunt this hotel get a bit physical, to touch and really freak out the employees. We're here to try and figure out what the hell is going on.
How do you feel about this one, Jack?
I never love sleeping at the location. I don't know, I never feel rested because I'm always like,
Do it. Carey House is actually a really interesting history. So the town itself was founded in 1854. There was a major gold rush. Obviously, a lot of people went there to look for gold.
It looked like they were player to have.
A lot of people were not successful.
California in the mid-1800s
Direct.
was literal Wild West.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah, and obviously, being a Wild West town, a lot of people died. aside from
It's cool as long as you ain't got to run point.
suicide or just mishaps that happen in the town.
Yeah.
They actually used to call it Hang Town because of the amount of hangings that took place there. There's people that think the whole town is haunted, but that is concentrated at the
Damn, I thought I had played a half. This nigga got it. 8 points, 12 rebounds, no wonder.
And I guess a lot of famous people have stayed here, like Ulysses S. Grant, Mark Twain, some really like key historical figures in America.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. So the Carey House was kind of like built for the big money kind of folk, and eventually spiraled down into servicing the lower companions of the town. You know, prostitutes, gambling, things like that.
Yeah. You know, people with bad intentions start coming and they take over. They've had so many employees quit over the last year because they're terrified to be there.
Yeah.
The question that they have right now is why are so many people quitting? They know it's from paranormal experiences, but what is happening that's so bad to make that amount of people leave in such a short amount of time? Oh, there it is. Huh.
Ooh.
Wow.
I mean, typical portals to hell fashion. Hear about a hotel that's haunted by ghosts they keep touching.
Yeah. What do we do? We check in.
Let's roll.
Jack and I are going to be staying here with our entire crew. I actually like staying at places like this. Jack, I think, feels the opposite way because it can be very intrusive. Like, you're never really stepping away from work. You have to have your guard up every second that you're in a place like this if you're staying over.
What is it that we're meeting?
Jen and Josh.
Jen and Josh.
Hi, are you Jen?
I am Jen.
Hi, I'm Katrina, and this is Jack.
Hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you, Jen.
Thank you. So, obviously, we're here. We heard lots of stories, and we want to check in.
Alrighty, so Katrina,
Yeah.
you are going to be in room 207 on the second floor,
Okay.
and Jack, room 212 on the second floor as well.
Awesome.
So, how long have you worked here?
A little over 3 years.
And like, what are some of the stories you've heard from guests staying here?
There are stories about a woman crying. We have journals that we put in all the rooms, and that's a common story in a lot of the journals from people that don't even know each other years apart, you know.
Have you experienced anything weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things, yeah.
Like what?
When I was pretty new here and doing housekeeping, I was cleaning a room. I got poked in my shoulder so hard that like I turned around and really expected someone to be there, you know, and there wasn't.
You know, it's interesting that that seems to be the recurring piece of activity that happens to pretty much everybody that comes in here is being touched, being poked, being grabbed. I'm not surprised that they're having employees quit. That kind of has that uncomfortable vibe. Hi, are you Josh?
I'm Josh. I'm
Hey,
the
nice to
general
meet
manager.
you.
We're glad you guys are here.
Yeah, well, thanks for having us. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So we have heard you've had some experiences.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in about the whole 5 years that I've been here, I've had a couple of experiences. I'm not really a believer in this sort of thing. So I kind of play it off in my mind as not really happening or not what I think it was. Yeah. But with how many people I've had quit from the hotel and just all the stories that guests tell me every morning, it's led me to think something's going on here.
So how many employees have you lost in the last year
11.
from paranormal activity? They're all cited because the place is haunted.
Yes. So it's hard to like keep staff. What's the most
that
recent
thing?
complaint you had? So actually, just yesterday, the guests came down and told us that they were pulled out of their bed last night. Wow. That's actually been a common occurrence here.
Hey.
Freaked out, decided to stay here.
When people get pulled out of bed, is it always the same room?
Usually it's going to be on the second floor. That's where most of the haunted activity is actually taking place. There's so many stories that we could go into that Gene's going to tell you as well. There's so much history, so much hauntings.
Next, Jack and I are going to meet with Gene, who is a paranormal investigator, and I'm hoping he can shed some light on why this place might be haunted. Nice to meet you.
I got the story. Let's go.
Okay, great. Where do we start?
We can start over here at the base of the stairs here. This is kind of where it all starts. A little history about the hotel. The actual location started here in 1849 at the beginning of the gold rush. It was the El Dorado Hotel. In 1856, we had a huge fire and it decimated the whole town. After that fire, the town was up and running in 3 to 4 weeks. We had hotels, bars, everything up and going again. Part of that is that there were some secret societies that basically ran this town. They built it into what it became. One of those secret societies was the Oddfellows. There were several in town, but the Oddfellows were one of the most prominent ones. Their main purpose was to help poor people, especially bury their families when they couldn't afford it.
So kind of like a charity of sorts.
Yeah, but they've been finding in Oddfellows Hall across the United States, including the one down the street here, were skeletons. They're actually hidden under floorboards and walls, and they use these in their very ritualistic meetings. And this is kind of creepy. They stick a new member into a dark room for several hours with the skeleton so that they can become face-to-face with their mortality. Whoa. A few of the owners after William Carey, he only actually owned the hotel for 2 years. They were actually Oddfellows. So we kind of believe that a lot of that energy may have been brought into the building.
Do you think they would have done some of that stuff here?
I'm sure they did. This was the main central place for people to come.
There's a strange connection with this whole town to the Oddfellows. Hearing about it, it reminds me of like some of those weird like Germanic pagan bone ceremonies and craziness.
Can we talk about how this town used to be called Hangtown?
Absolutely. We got our name because of the vigilante hangings. There were 2 separate incidents. The original one that hung the original 3, and then Irish Dick, who hung up 18 months later.
And documented deaths in the hotel.
We have 2.
Okay.
The first one would be our resident bellman. His name was Stan.
And what year did Stan die?
I believe it's somewhere around 1867. So I don't have the actual date.
Okay, but still, he was here in the very early life of the hotel.
Right. His claim to fame was that he took care of the professional ladies that came through here. We don't know what the altercation was about. There's rumor that he was involved with a married lady. Whatever the case, the staircase. This is where, at the top of the staircase, Stan got a knife plunged into his chest, and he would have tumbled down the staircase, and this is where he would have bled out.
Has anybody ever seen Stan or heard his name come through?
Psychics have been in here and spoken to Stan in the past.
That guy's my goddamn way.
About him. He likes to roam the lobby here. Some guests of ours have seen this at the front desk. We've heard the front door rattle, the front desk. We've seen things shift.
Okay.
Okay.
Should we start cruising around, getting a bit of the lay of the land?
Yeah, let's go for it. This would have been the gambling hall. I get very uncomfortable in here. I'm sorry. This is where we have Irish Dick. He was the one who murdered a gambler here.
Okay, and what year did that happen?
That was 1849.
And so what exactly happened that we know of based off of fact?
Irish Dick, also known as Richard Crone, he was dealing his game of Monty. Gambler on the other side of him accused him of cheating. And he said, if you accuse me of cheating one more time, I will jump this table and I will gut you like a pig. And the gambler taunted him again, and that's exactly what he did. He jumped the table, plunged a knife into his chest, and pushed him to the ground.
Jeez.
He knew where he was, though. We were already Hangtown.
Yeah.
So it said that he dashed out the door. He actually took off down the street, and they found him cowering in a bar. And they drug him down Main Street to the same place they had the tribunal for the first vigilante hangings, and hung him on a tree.
Wow. Do you guys have experiences with Irish Dick?
He'll make our guests feel like they're being stabbed in the chest. We've had these lights go off and on. The doors locked on us when we were talking about him. I'll set up like a little gambling, thing, playing old-time music, and we've had the whiskey bottle, and one night the cap flies off. So I have the footage of that night, and I just wanted to set it up for you. There it goes. Through our communications, Richard comes through a lot.
Did you just feel something?
I just felt something on my arm. He doesn't like you when you call him Richard, so I like to taunt him a little bit.
Discovery Plus has your number. 55,000 episodes.
Plus
200 exclusive originals every year. Plus, and starting at $4.99.
Boom.
It's the best value in streaming. Discovery Plus. Stream.
What's up, baby?
Growing up,
You okay?
always put lotion on your elbows. Did you put lotion on your knees? Did you put Vaseline on your lips?
I love Vaseline lotion because it makes my skin pop. It does give you that glowy feel.
Except for that, them two.
Shampoos that care for your
Sound
color
sleep?
as well as your hair. Everpure by L'Oreal. Expert sulfate-free formulas. Validated by colors. Non-stripping to keep any colored hair beautiful for weeks. Everpure from L'Oreal Paris.
Utah's desert stands still, quiet and unchanged. Here, tranquility warms us, like sun.
Yo, come on, I'm out like a motherfucker.
With a whisper. It welcomes us with openness. Here, we are endless.
Money is power, so Boost Mobile finds ways to help you keep more of it. Get unlimited data for $30 per line per month and a free phone when you switch on America's largest 5G network for less. More power to save. Boost Mobile. There is no American dream. There are only American dreams. And at the heart of them all is a home. That's always been at the heart of Lowe's. And on our 100th birthday, our wish is to put yours a little more within reach. So, let's talk possibilities. We'll help you find it, design it, DIY it, and install it. Let's bring your dreams home. We're Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility.
Adventure is calling. You may know it as an open road, a weekend getaway, or just getting away from it all. You've heard the call. Felt the urge to conquer the off-road, the craving for new trails and blaze, the desire to just keep driving. We know because we've gotten the call too. We look forward to seeing you out there. The only adventure sales event is happening now. Land Rover, above and beyond.
Our kids aren't so great at hiding. Gee, I wonder where the kids are. But we found out their clothes hide a lot.
Turns out we can't even see 70% of the dirt that's trapped in their clothes.
Which concerned us, especially with their sensitive skin. That's why we always look for new Tide Hygienic Clean Free. It goes deep into fabrics to remove the visible and invisible dirt. And it's designed for sensitive skin. Hey, what's that?
It's gotta be Tide Hygienic Clean Free.
We look up to our heroes, idolizing them, mimicking their every move. And if she counts on the advanced
Y'all motherfucker, I quit, man.
most, so do we.
Go get my shit. Man, I'm wide open, bro. Wide open. I've been hitting. And these dudes would not pass me the ball until I'm covered with three dudes on me.
She never would have left her career as a detective to pursue it.
And then this nigga just throw the goddamn thing away, bro.
She never would have hustled to play bigger.
He keep throwing the doggone ball away.
She was content with being one of the best Latino artists in Miami. She wouldn't be electrifying the crowd and sold out shows around the world. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, room for those without a fighting spirit.
Through our communications, Richard comes through a lot.
Did you just feel something?
I just felt something on my arm. He doesn't like when you call him Richard, so I like to taunt him a little bit and call him Richard, and he's come through and slapped me before. We did a deprivation session once, and I asked him to move, and he said move, and I said, is that you, Irish dick? Was that you telling me to move? And at that same time, I got slapped in the face.
The campaign is the fucking same thing.
So it seems like this is a pretty active area for you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
So the two documented deaths that happened within the hotel that we know of is Stan, who was a bellhop, and Irish Dick, who was a gambler that would frequent this area.
So, two main spirits that we're going to be investigating, and, a whole slew of other things which come and go, apparently. Can we go through here?
I still got an hour, 18 minutes left. God damn. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'll be back. Fuck it.
We can go down.
Shit,
Katrina, I'll
do this shit. I'm not trying to play the campaign for 35 minutes.
Definitely a weird vibe down here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The employees that have to come down here and work will leave employment because they won't work down here anymore.
So have they had experience?
Y'all not winning?
Or is it just the feeling?
These are people who
What y'all doing?
grabbed, they're pushed.
Who was that?
It's more like
Chucky?
I said, right
Yeah.
down here, people report
Chucky got a shooter, Chucky?
Yeah.
So basically what
Just
happens
running this one away, man.
Running a wreck. Alright.
you're feeling like you're
I'm gonna go get my, I'm gonna bring my slasher pack. Fuck
you know,
that.
like you're in
He
danger
got a
of
shooter.
some kind physically. Okay.
Don't want to spend too much time down here.
Yeah, we straight, man. We got a fire.
Like the conclusion
Chuck, what you over there streaming, Chucky?
Oh, just when I was playing in a wreck.
Masha isn't there yet. What are you waiting for?
What's up?
See my show? This is
You streaming on Twitch or something?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
What you doing on the wreck?
Shit, what was it? I hit him for what, 28 points. I think it was like 6 or 10 from 3-point line or some shit like that.
What's up? That's what we need over here.
You scream. Every
I need you to stay with me. I want to, like...
Man, who I've joined it out, bro?
Join Jay Lewis.
Mr. 21, I got you.
Yeah, join Jay Lewis.
What up, chump?
What up, young champion?
Chill.
Hey, Tan, man. Grandma said, what up, dog? She told me to make sure I tell you what's up before she'll slap you shit with a cane. So I told you, nigga.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Tell I said, hey.
Yeah, they getting on the plane today going back up north. You dig what I'm talking about?
Oh, okay.
No, you can't watch that. That channel ain't on that TV.
I don't know about that hay shit, but I feel you though.
Nigga, shut up, Brown.
Hey, and he meet Mud, he'd say the same shit.
Exactly. Don't know whether you gonna get your ass whooped or you gonna get served a plate, nigga shit.
Yeah, you know, you gonna get a hug or slap. Straight up.
He'll be like, hey. I'm like, what?
Hey, he know shit. He walk in the door like, hey, she don't know if she gonna hit him. Then outside he give him a hug and shit. Take this money, go get y'all some candy from the store. Dang.
I'm just tripping off the hay.
He said it sound a little sus, huh? Sound a little sus.
Y'all heard it.
Not necessarily, Sherman, though this could have some serious ramifications back on Earth.
What's that?
The fuck is y'all watching?
Sherman and Peabody.
Oh, okay. The squad invite Jago. Since you're a squad invite, dog.
Did you hear that, sir?
Well, we playing some ranked games in the goddamn pro-am. Them niggas is some try-hards, bro. In a pro-am. You think motherfuckers in a record try-hard. Them niggas in a pro-am are try-hard, bro.
I love pro-am, man. We should play on my team. That's what we should do. Pro-am is shit. Where y'all at, man? I sent y'all one.
Nah, we still at.
I'm waiting for Jacoby and Jay Lewis. I know Jay said, hold, give me 1 second. Oh, you want it?
There you go. He's standing in front of me.
I'm waiting on Jacoby to get this in the way.
Shit, while I'm waiting, I might as well go roll up.
Yeah, let's stand by the door. Once this hard headed is slash 24 or whatever it is, dude. Fuck you on, man.
Now we are all here together, a band of lost boys. But not to worry, huh? Zoska will be our model and lead us bedtime stories. While that sounds like a fun time, right now we've got to fix the sun. You guys get knocked out.
What's in the squad in that, nigga?
Unfortunately, I'm fresh out of matches.
I'm sending this nigga a message or something, man. Tripping, man.
Not to worry, Sherman. We are amongst the greatest scientific minds in history.
You're what? What do you think, Galileo? Any ideas in that big old brain?
Maybe. If we
Jacoby moving yet?
all our hearts and made a wish.
Wish.
Yes. How about you, Copernicus?
Gee, Mr. Peabody, I thought these guys were supposed to be hot stuff.
Sherman, you're a genius. To ignite one sun, we can use the power of another sun. We flew the tower of
Man, this bum ass nigga.
Galileo's telescopic lens to capture the light from a nearby star. Now we just needed to aim it at our sun's pilot light. Little turning left, almost there. Just ahead.
Bum ass on, man.
You did it! It's lighting! The sun is lighting! Oh, wait a minute.
Woohoo! I hope Copernicus is okay.
His ass moved over there now. Bring your ass on, nigga.
Having a power to charge up the old house as well. I'm no longer maroon.
Yeah, he just moved this dude, man, from over there. Come on, man, get us in the fight. Motherfucker.
We quickly made our way back to Earth. Back at the university, Galileo presented his heliocentric solar system to the world. It was a big hit. I want to thank you boys for all of your help. As a token of my appreciation, please accept my brand new...
Man, Jacoby, bring your motherfucking ass on, man.
Well, I'm going to go back in for some more cheers. Ciao.
Wow, Mr. Peabody.
He still think he on the squad or something.
Asteroids, the sun, Copernicus. Who knew we'd end up in all of those cool places?
You're right, Sherman. And I certainly didn't plan it either.
Man, where your ass up, man?
And we're back. If you're just joining us, my parents are still embarrassing me, but I'm just going to ignore them and continue with our regularly scheduled segment. Conversations with the
Man. You right there, he got the squad invite. This nigga see that shit.
America's first postmaster.
And he hears. He in the squad, bring your ass to the door, man. Man, now he running you some boots and shit.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Osgood. I knew my parents were going
Nigga, word up, man.
Keep it calm down, guys, please.
Took 5 motherfucking whole minutes. She got the boost in, nigga.
Maybe now is a good time to open
That's what I'm saying. Nigga, about 1 boost.
Why not? Show's pretty much over anyway.
No, I don't need it like that. It don't make sense for me. For me to spend all my money on one game. I Man, bring his motherfucking ass.
Dare you fight me, you mangy, savage mongrels, 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 mongrels.
Oh, Brown running point guard tonight.
Nobody speaks to my parents that way, except maybe me. Now apologize and then leave.
I'm gonna do the point guard.
Apologize? A postman never apologizes. Then you leave me no choice. Who wants the ball? Why would I want the ball? Mom, Dad, I'm sorry I acted like such a jerk. Despite the constant embarrassment you bring me, it's clear you really do see me as a grown dog, not a puppy. Yeah, I love you too, Mom. And Dad. Wait, where did Dad go?
I don't believe it.
You found a bomb in here?
That's our shelter tonight.
Hey. What? What? I gotta do something. I'll figure out something. I'll figure out something.
Brave heroes on an epic mission to explore Australia, India, Jamaica, geographic, and get funky. Go Jets return with all new missions Monday, March 29th on Universal Kids. Coming up next is the Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show on Universal Kids. New Nerf introducing Dino Squad. Unleash your inner beast with action-packed motorized blasting, break open loading, and cool dinosaur designs. The adventure is unstoppable with the all-new Nerf Dino Squad. It's Nerf for nothing.
Start your day with Secret. Secret stops sweat 3 times more than ordinary antiperspirants.
I got an 83 slash on me, dog.
Formula is gentle on skin. With Secret, outlast anything.
Two-way finisher. All right, that nigga just straight driving.
97 paint.
Crosswave cordless max lets
6
you
and a half,
vacuum
2
and wash your floors at the same time. Dry messes, wet messes. It even freshens area rugs. And when you buy Bissell, you help save homeless families. To learn more, go to BissellCrosswave.com. Parents, meet
What's up, man?
designed to teach kids money skills for life. It's the debit card connected to a smart app, loaded with budgeting tools, and complete with parental control. 92% of parents said their children are more money confident since you can go hungry. You set them chores and allowances, they start earning. They spend, you get notified. They set goals and start building a savings habit. Plus, they get to customize their cards. Go Henry, tools to get your kids money confident and make your life easier along the way. Get started now.
Save, chop, ninja gold, forge your sword, slice and dice to save the ninja, chop the block. Did you find gold, dip, treasure? You ninja hunters and dragons, each sold separately. The Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show starts right now on Universal Kids.
Oh, okay.
He pulled the chair. Hey, straight flow. You gonna need a knee pad after that one.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah, tonight's show.
Ooh. Something like that. Do something.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sherman's fellow laser robot tiger troopers, Wheels.
Hell, man. That old nigga lockdown, man.
Always a pleasure communicating via emoticons.
And Boogas.
Why do they call you Boogas?
You know how nicknames are.
So, what brings you to our show?
Tonight's our last night to earn our achievement patches. Oh, was that tonight? But I have a show to do tonight.
I can't let our show get in the way of you and your friends earning your achievement patches. Let's dedicate tonight's entire show to helping our troopers get there.
But we're not prepared.
Not to worry. Oh, sweet tune. Would you be so kind as to round up some of our favorite friends from history?
Hold up.
Thank you.
Who's going still up?
I tried it, but they ain't let me.
Nervous about something. Is everything all right?
It's time for time travel. Can't keep the people waiting.
Okay, and now to validate that the contents of this time
Corner.
travel adventure are true, Mrs. Hughes, everyone. If you would be so kind. And look, I see you're a laser robot tiger trooper yourself. Perhaps you could help the troopers earn their first patch, the notary patch. Thank you, Mrs. Hughes, everybody. And now for our time travel adventure. Sherman and I arrived in Mississippi in the year 1860, right beside the most glorious riverboat of its day, the Sweet Lady Sassafras. And we're here to meet one of the greatest writers of American literature, Mark Twain. A master storyteller and in love with his own voice, Twain was captivating. Not only was Twain quite the wordsmith, he also took liberties with the truth.
And that's when the dragons took notice and swooped down upon me quick as a
You got the gun.
taking my lucky typewriter with them.
Y'all lost that typewriter or the game of golf fish.
Thanks a lot.
Without his lucky typewriter, Twain will never go on to become a famous writer. Excuse me.
See, I have some Versace frames on.
You already know.
Correct. Were there any
I
witnesses?
got them shit.
You don't have to put on them buffs before the game.
Oh, look at this one.
No.
That's the unicorn.
No.
Fine, you done got me.
Twain then told us the truth, that he had gambled away his lucky typewriter in a game of Go Fish against Dr. Blackjack Boudreau, the owner of the Sweet Lady Sassafras and the most nefarious gambler this side of the Old Miss. Your
Tell me,
Mr. Twain,
I got ball.
Sherman and I will help you win back your beloved typewriter. We made our way inside to the High Trollers Club, where Boudreau was most...
Oh, win back that typewriter.
Sherman, you lost the shirt right off the bat.
Christmas ornament coming through.
You lost the way back?
Does that mean we'll be stuck here in 1860?
Shut up.
The internet here is terrible.
How are you even getting a signal? Let me see that. Very well.
You gotta be a stretch playmaker.
Looks like I win again. Now hand over what you owe me, old dog. I'll see you at dinner tonight, mother. Gentlemen, how may I be of service to you?
I explained to Boudreau that we had all made a terrible mistake and politely asked if he would return our items immediately.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. All my winnings hold a very special place deep in my heart. Like this here fake leg. Oh, you're that fancy rider. I won this here riding machine. Oh, now let's see if I can be a rider too. How hard can this be? Almost done here. There. Oh, come on. I just took a bath yesterday.
Oh, come on, put the ball right in front of me.
Seize them.
Turns out the large
Yeah. Man, I hate that shit, bro. That was 2-3 rips.
which was unfortunate for us. We were left stranded without Twain's typewriter and the wayback. If we didn't get
How about
soon, our history would be all
Vada push that nigga in the ass. Shit.
It's cool.
Please welcome our special guest.
Damn. I thought you were doing for that shit.
And Peabody-san.
I'm here to help you and your rocket pony pals earn your patches, Brohide. Now let's get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, they came across time to help our young troopers earn their patches tonight.
Come on, it's Kobe.
The historic Dream Team. From the year 1804, she helped Lewis and Clark explore the New World. Let's hear it for
Kobe, wake your ass up, nigga.
From the 15th century, he brought light to the dark ages with his wackadoo dispos, Leonardo da Vinci.
That boy must got some cheeks over there.
I'm about to be around. I'm about to round the free throw line all the time, y'all. So if y'all can look at me at the free throw line or anywhere around there.
What build you got?
The mid-range finisher, the power forward.
Okay.
What was that, Sherman?
I said
Straight meaty gang.
I already know the business. When you said be ready, finish it. I got one of them bills too out there. I'm like about it slow. Until you get it built up.
Jenner's the pilot of the group. Is it Dave, Lars, Pete, Kyan, C, Foz, or D, Zuli?
Oh. This nigga was holding me out that whole time.
Yeah, I seen that, man.
Zuli is the team's pilot.
I thought that shit gave me a hors d'oeuvre or something, or whatever called it, corsage or some shit.
I thought this was gonna pop us up top. I just passed the up top. Give me that. Give me that.
Hands, that's you.
No, this nigga blows my dime.
Too early.
Open man. You said open man.
Say, ladies, I was wondering if you
I'm
could tell
about shooting
me
threes.
what was childbirth like?
Oh, Gwen, you have no idea. It's something no man could understand.
I ain't grabbing.
Think of the most intense pain you've ever felt and imagine feeling that for hours.
Well, and then by the 8th month, I had hemorrhoids that hung like bunches of grapes.
And then...
Damn, he closed out. I thought he was gonna go for the... I forgot. Stupid shot.
My ball. Bet.
He put his knees up and caught that.
The original Dreammaker. Sundays, it's the American Idol.
At home bike now for delivery in 1 to...
No, not that.
You want a drink?
He can't shoot. Come on, man. Yeah.
Brown overly aggressive with that block. You gotta snap the ball, not his hand, his forehead,
Man,
his face.
I ain't touched. That's a straight ball.
Nigga, you took that nigga whole upper torso.
We ain't scoring there, y'all.
That was a center, dog. I blocked that in the center.
It takes very, very little energy.
Shot. Man, I ain't never heard Kobe this goddamn quiet, bro.
It literally sounded like someone like that right behind
You
me.
coming closer to Jack?
There still is the basement.
Yeah.
Damn, I ain't want that.
Hey, I ain't want to get you right that one. What?
How is the fuck? He is ripping me so fucking fast. What's the purpose of an 83 ball handle? I got some long ass arms.
Bobo.
That's on me.
Oh my god, man. This nigga.
I want to know who's down here with me. How do I join the Odd Fellows? Can I join? Is that...
We were trying to catch up with a nefarious gambler who drove, so that we could retrieve Twain's...
I'm always going for that good hustle shit.
Sherman shirt. Sherman, my boy, I ever tell you about the man-sized catfish I caught?
Do tell.
First of all, it didn't live in no water. It was like in the jungle.
You tried to go for the Tracy McGrady bill, huh?
He was invisible.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been trying to get one of them bills for a minute.
While Twain continued with his tall tale, I noticed the river began to change.
Something with some good ass contact finish and 3-point shoot.
This nigga like Sacramento Kings, Chris Webber, and Mari Stoudemire.
The Battle of Idaho, the War of Year 12. Soldiers are the ghosts of the haunted
Okay. I see you.
When World War Zero was far hit, Mr. Twain, be quiet or else we're going to get caught. It turned out they weren't ghosts, but rather a strange group of people that were a mixture of voodoo, ancient, and hillbilly. I hilariously nicknamed them Marshberries.
Yeah, you tell him,
shaking.
Noticing the position of the moon and the low water level.
Wow.
The date had to be February.
I was on them too.
So where are you boys heading out to? I quickly explained that we were in pursuit of the nefarious Dr. Blackjack Boudreaux.
Boudreaux? Why, he's the one what took my leg.
We know a shortcut that'll take you right to him. Follow us. So we did. We Mardi Gras late into the night until the Marshmallows led us right to the sweet lady sassafras.
There's that cheater Boudreaux's gamble boat. How can we repay you? By slipping this here liquid voodoo into Boudreaux's drink. One drop and it'll mess with his head and give y'all a chance to get your belongings back.
We still needed a way to sneak aboard Boudreaux's boat. Realizing that in 1860, snake oils and fake medicines were all the rage, we disguised ourselves as a trio of snake oil salesmen.
Brain tonic! Wow, one sip of this brain tonic is guaranteed to increase your brain cell volume by 2 billion%. Aren't you tired
That was
of that
bullshit.
small brain of yours? But don't fret. This tonic is guaranteed to turn you into a genius.
My Jordan shot don't work. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna give me something to eat after this.
How many games y'all ran?
Perhaps your employer would also
The third one.
How many y'all win?
How can I help you find sales?
Realizing
One.
that Boudreaux so that we could spike his strength with a liquid voodoo, I asked,
That's when we lost 2 by the buzzer.
tell us where you acquired
Oh,
all these
that ain't a bad loss.
Yes, it was. And we should have beat them niggas.
Into his drink.
I drink it. It also has zero effect on me. Zero effect? Push, brand new ton of head.
Now what are we gonna do?
Oh, now this here typewriter. Well, I won this from a real fool. He was such a terrible player of Go Fish, I think it was his first time playing. That's Pants Rider, and that dog too. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Oh, geez, I'm so sorry. Here. Now, let me make it. Oh, there you go. Oh, that should be the trick.
It appeared that our luck had finally run out.
Once they stay on number 0, we're gonna win.
Travel adventure later in the show.
We ain't gonna win.
Our troopers
We can't shoot.
a couple of patches. Let's take a look at the highlight reel.
No buckets.
I would say that's a good five. Good five.
Damn.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just let y'all pick up my dude with the green hair and this thing. I'm gonna help Jacoby with number 0.
But it turned out Sherman was just a distraction for Mason, who managed to net the moves and capture their third patch.
Voila.
Next, under the guidance of Leonardo da Vinci, our troopers attempted to
Yes,
earn
it's
their
tough.
engineering patches. Using teamwork, our troopers built a robot. Mason activated the robot with his witch box.
Oh.
After our break, we'll watch live as our laser robot tiger troopers will try for their final
Not my man scoring.
No, don't help Jacoby. Jacoby don't suck on his man.
So excited for you, Sherman. Fearlessly diving off
Oh,
an
yeah,
extremely high dive that's on top of a very, very tall building in
You
front
need
of
to
an
stop,
entire
man.
television audience.
That nigga right there, dog. Stay on that nigga.
If I didn't know any better, Sherman, I'd say you were afraid of the high dive.
Are you kidding? I love the high dive. My leg really hurts.
Back on his gun.
We're gonna have to lose the leg.
See the ball right to the nigga? Oh. Where is that nigga doing?
I don't know. Trying to help.
All right.
No, I'm talking about Jacoby. Didn't that Jacoby man wide open?
Yeah, I know.
Having Castile, you're the perfect girl for me.
We ain't saw that nigga hit 9 threes, man.
And strong.
That nigga should not be sitting nowhere open.
Beautiful, inside and out. You're intelligent and honest.
Right.
Will you marry me?
Man, you don't gotta guard nobody else. I'm gonna rewind. Feel that nigga.
Name's Cal, right?
No, he's not my father.
Jeez. Nigga, you can turn over? Catch the ball.
Trolls Gang. In Trolls, the beat goes on Universal Kids.
He's darker complected. His hair is slicked. Very sharp
cart. Little pencil mustache. There's a woman on his arm, and she's just leaning in and like laughing and talking.
I know he was over there.
He's leaning on, I think, a bar.
I knew he was over there.
Feels residual. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm curious about.
Corner, you got me wide open. You got me wide open.
Get from the space naturally. Okay. So, if there's anywhere else we want to go.
Okay. All right. We're gonna head back this way before we go.
Okay.
So okay.
Cool.
And on shoulder.
Wait. Man. It's 3 niggas around me as soon as I get the fucking ball. I'm trying to pass it off.
So what types of activity would people experience in this space?
I would expect
What?
to feel like sensation. There is something heavy in the energy down here. That feels like it's not attached to any entity or being, but I don't think that...
Okay, I couldn't get back around. Trying to go for this steal. Stuck around my animation.
Did you see a shadow?
Don't throw it down past court, bro. Give me that.
Has your number. 55,000 episodes.
Plus
200
All right.
exclusive originals every year. Plus.
Ooh, that nigga ain't go back court.
Hey, I just gotta get my dude, bro. I'm standing on 0. Fuck this, bro. We gotta come back.
Inspired by your own famous invention.
Corner. Damn, bad animation. Right back. Yeah, man.
Sticking the slides. And effortlessly threading the Franklin bifocal. Leaping over the shark. Not one of his inventions, by the way. And catching a kite to the top of the Franklin stove.
We out. Get him. Oh.
What a perfect dive. Sherman, you sure
My dude just stopped guarding me.
We'll take that as a no. While the other troopers get ready for the high dive, let's take this opportunity to conclude our time travel story. When we last left off, Boudreaux had caught us in our ploy to get back Twain's typewriter and the Wayback. So I tried to talk him into another game of Go Fish.
There we go.
But here's what I got a hankering for. A riverboat race.
You beat my here sassafras, and you can have all your worldly possessions back. But if I win, I get to keep you.
What?
From the first moment I laid eyes on you, I said to myself, now there's something I don't have. A walking, talking dog.
Good D.
I'm getting sick of my walking, talking cat. Oh, he's so sarcastic.
Oh, yeah, right. I'm so sorry.
Throw it out here.
So what do y'all
Throw it out here.
Ah.
Good try.
Sherman!
Sounds like fun.
Oh! But we don't own no ripple boat.
I will lend you my spare boat.
Hot dog!
Uh-oh. I'm not sure we can win this, boys.
A great man once said, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Did I say that?
Hard to say. There's no mention of dragons.
Well, that's good enough for me. Let's win this race!
Something, go!
Don't run from him.
Blast this infernal
That nigga been busting our head open.
I'm gonna be a hamster. Get ready.
You should see him on his ball at home.
Pick my dude up. Yeah. Well, see how this game gonna go.
Okay, maybe only one can play that game.
You may want to look out ahead. I believe we are going to miss the river.
You got a body.
Almost through. We're in the lead.
Not for long, dog. See you later, Gator Brains.
We can't do it anymore.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. I'll just
No, I was pump fake, you dumbass.
Man, is he full of hot air?
Sherman, that's it! Knowing our riverboat was powered by hot steam, I grabbed the nearest pipe,
So I covered myself in mud.
and jammed it right into Twain's oratory port. Just keep telling that story.
Come on now.
Caught me overplaying.
Finish telling us about the dragons.
He's just playing with us now.
We won the race. Thanks to Twain's gift for
That's all they do is playing.
Boudreaux made it to his dinner date with his mother, but not before returning our possessions. Every last one.
My typewriter is back where she belongs.
Corner.
Why did Twain even gamble his typewriter away in the first place, Mr. Peabody?
Why they drag me in?
Quarter.
One big planet, 4 brave heroes. Suited,
Indeed.
about the place we're at. Geographic.
This is the worst game of the day right here.
Someone's excited. Project returns with all new missions. Monday, March 29th on Universal Kids. Don't go away. We'll be right back with the Mr. Peabody and Sherman Show on Universal Kids.
Did you know that some aluminum-free deodorants only mask odor? Secret Aluminum-Free helps eliminate odor instead of just masking it, and is made with 3 times more odor fighters. With Secret, keep it fresh every day. Secret. We've all got something.
That's the Jacoby I know.
Jacket that's just not your color, or on Poshmark, you can put them up for sale in seconds. Just take a photo, set your price, and turn your closet into cash. Buy and sell from home with the Poshmark app. The Bissell Crosswave cordless
Damn, I missed that
lets you
bitch.
vacuum and wash your floors
What?
at the same time. Dry mess.
Why y'all keep calling me?
It even freshens area rugs. And when you buy this,
I don't care. Don't I? Ain't it my game?
it's the debit card and smart
Don't you play your game too all the time? Well, then shut the fuck up.
They spend, you get no
Nah. I don't care what you do. I'm not you.
plus they get to customize.
But I have the right to choose what I would like to do.
Allergens are little terrorists.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Sometimes even in our clothes. Take them off.
I don't know how this nigga shit so
I gave you that 5 was too hard.
All free clear.
Okay.
Not the recommended brand for sensitive skin.
And now we're back with the
Yeah,
Mr.
about
Peabody and
that.
Sherman Show on Universal Kids.
Nigga made you nervous.
Wasn't that exciting? And it's all true. During the break, 3 of our troopers were able to complete the high dive obstacle course. Let's check in with Agamemnon.
Whoa,
And
man.
now it's time to award the patches of
Boy.
high dive mastery.
Yeah, fire this blunt up.
Carefully carrying the precious high dive patches. Sure would be a shame if I dropped them.
I got him! Gotcha! Oh, look, my leg!
Sherman, now do you want to tell me what's been bothering you?
I'm afraid of the high dive. I don't want to jump from way up there. It's so high, and I'm so low.
Listen, Sherman. Plenty of famous people throughout history have been afraid of things.
Really? Okay, let's see. We'll go through some.
Sometimes the only way to overcome a fear is by doing that very thing that you're afraid of. That's what bravery is.
All right. Well, if those guys can do it, so can
She got what let that happen.
Go.
I need to hurry up and get another stat because I got 666 and I don't like that shit.
I saw that too.
Hey, man, my baby.
Yep. I saw that too before you even said it. I'm like, that nigga devil, man.
Please give me a touch of something. I don't care. I'm bucket. Oh! Rebound. Thank you.
That's all. I'll take it.
I'm so proud of you, Sherman. You conquered your fears. Didn't he do great?
And I got the assist.
Sherman, you're a
Yeah, sir.
naked. Cool. I can face the high dive.
Well, you
afraid
asked.
of a little nudity. Woo-hoo.
That's very commendable, Sherman, but
He
unfortunately,
damn near broke your ankle,
last
bro.
obstacle, I can't give you your final patch.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
sorry you didn't get your patch, Sherman.
That's okay, Mr. Peabody. At least I faced my fears.
Balderdash, Shermanas, you were wicked awesome
Middle.
today. Mind-blowing courage in the face of certain doom. For that, I award you with my very own medal. Sherman! Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Back court. Yeah.
Clump.
You got for that shit.
Man, quit playing. That's it. That nigga zenned out. That nigga zen. I get what?
If your family hasn't met Masha and Fair yet, what are you waiting for?
You want to see my show?
This is Fair. This is Masha.
87723.
Hit me.
Every day at 8
Hit me.
on Universal.
Rec symbol.
Yo. Jay, where you at?
Jay said, fuck this shit.
Your swimming team likes to take those lines off the thunder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sit down, brother. Don't take it. Watch out.
Alright, y'all.
Go play Warzone, man. What's up with the Warzone, Chucky?
I can't download until I get another hard drive.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I can't play shit but this in GTA.
You can decide at goldspacefarm.com. Ask your
Damn.
permission.
All that space on GTA?
That's the only two games that fit on my system. My hard drive, the wire fucked up. And I can't get another wire unless I get another hard drive.
Regardless of whether or not somebody chooses to homeschool, every parent is always searching for the best resources to use for their children. As a parent and a teacher, I highly recommend Adventure Academy. Adventure Academy is an online learning program for elementary and middle school children, and it's a great way to supplement at-home learning. She's learning